A reminder, these are the ones that are written up on the board. This is a little bit more complex in a sense. It has the words attached to it rather than just written down the way I have it written down there. But those are the first three. There are 6 altogether. And this is what I call the review example. And the first thing I look at is what's the basic function in this instance? X squared. So x squared is your basic function. Because it's quantity squared, that's your basic. And then if I look at the inside, this is x plus 3. That makes it x minus a minus 3. So that says that h is negative 3. So we know that it is what? Left 3 units. Then I'm done with the inside. I come to the front. The front is a minus 1 times this thing. So what does this do? Because it's on the outside. That's reflect x-axis. And then I'm done with this whole thing, and I've got that guy hanging off the edge, and what does this guy do? He's up, yeah. So this says it's going to be up 1 unit. Now, if I look at the list, left 3 says I take x, and essentially I'm going to subtract 3 from all the x's. I'm now done with x. Everything else is y. Reflect is minus 1 multiplied times y. Up means I'm going to add 1 to the y value that I just got. So that if I look at my basic is that domain is all real numbers, so I go to minus 2, 1, 0, 1, and 2, and x squared. So this is 4, 1, 0, 1, 4. And it says I'm going to subtract 3 from all of the x's. So on the x side, I'm going to add really a negative 3, or you could subtract 3. And this is a negative 5, a negative 4, a negative 3, a negative 2, a negative 1. And then I'm going to multiply the y value. So I'm now going to come to the y side, multiply y by negative 1. Order becomes extremely important because we're dealing with the order of operations. This is negative 4, negative 1, 0, negative 1, negative 4. And then I'm going to move it up 1 by adding 1 to all the y values. Negative 3, 0, 1, 0, negative 3, and the outside is my new graph. And see, the beauty of this is I get the whole thing because I'm moving everybody. So that as a result, and I wanted to try to get this in my graph paper in one place, if at all possible, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Okay, and so as I look at this is negative 5, negative 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 3. This is negative 4, 0. Negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. This is negative 3, 1. Negative 2, 0. We've got symmetry. Negative 1, negative 3. There he is. under the new coordinate system. And if I were to look at, and this is not going to be videoed very well, there's the basic. And the basic, it says, we're going to move over how many units?
3.
1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do what? Flip him upside down. And then we're going to do what? Move him up 1, and that should match the one I have on the board, and it does.